Good afternoon. Welcome to Solent Sports News. It's 2 o'clock and I'm Sid, your host for the day. To give you a quick roundup, earlier this morning, Southampton FC manager was sacked by the club following the team's poor run of form this season. The club has released a statement saying, "We now believe it's an appropriate time to make a change." To talk about it, we have got Alfie House, Southampton FC reporter for Solent Daily Echo, who has shared his views on the decision being long time in the making.
I think it was. I think the writing's been on the wall for a little while now. Ralph Hasenhüttl was the master of getting himself out of sticky situations. They've had heavy defeats. We're talking 9-0 defeats, and they've gone on runs of 1 win in 12 at the end of last season. But he always manages to pull out a result or pull out something that keeps him in the job.
We have also got Southampton reporter for The Athletic, who first broke the story, sharing his views.
I think we broke at 5 o'clock. We wanted to do it after Ralph's presser, so he didn't have to face all those questions out of respect. But it's just about being respectful and doing it at the right time. But I would have been pretty annoyed if someone broke it before us, because I like to think we've been on top of it for the last 3 or 4 months. So we're glad we got it out there yesterday, and it's up to people if they want to believe it or not.
The much anticipated UCL draw has been announced. Fans say that this is one of the best last 16 draws seen in a long while, with some cracking games coming up. To talk more about it, we have got our reporter Liu in the studio to give us a quick reaction on it.
Thanks, Sid, and good afternoon to everybody listening. Definitely agree with all of those fans. I think this Champions League draw is definitely something to watch. As we like to say, it's gonna be lit. We have so many big teams clashing early on in this round of 16 stage. So many times you see like small teams against big teams, or relatively small teams. It is the Champions League, but you look at the fixtures: PSG, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, Chelsea, and you think to yourself, is this the quarterfinals already? So it's definitely going to be exciting stuff early on in the knockout stages.
Which games would be the most anticipated one for the fans?
It depends on the fan. I'm a Man City fan, so Leipzig City will be mine. But no, from a neutral point of view, I definitely think Real Madrid Liverpool is the game that everybody's eyes will be on. This was the final last season. These two teams have dominated European football throughout, really and truly. Real Madrid, of course, you could say, are the kings of the tournament, and Liverpool have some revenge to get, so it'll definitely be one to watch. I think PSG Bayern Munich will also be one that catches the eye. Any game with Messi will do so. So yeah, those two I think will be the major games.
Apparently, the Europa League draws has also been announced, as we have top teams locking horns in Barcelona versus Manchester United, PSV versus Sevilla. Liu, what are your thoughts on that? Yeah, Sid, the Europa League, you look at the fixture, you see FC Barcelona versus Manchester United, and you think to yourself, is this really the Europa League? Two giants in European football. This was the Champions League final in 2009 and 2011. So to see these two teams clashing so early on in the Europa League is definitely unheard of. So it'll be interesting to see the result of that one. I think regarding Juventus and Sevilla, Sevilla have been good in this tournament. They have won it a decent amount of times, and Juventus you expect to do well as well. So definitely interesting to see how it goes. Thanks, Liu. In other news, English team Liverpool is apparently on sale. Fenway Sports Group has put Liverpool stocks up for sale. A full sales presentation has been produced for interested parties. FSG has looked at opportunities in the past, but decided against moving forward with them. It's unclear whether or not a deal will eventually be done, but FSG is inviting other offers. That's all from us for now. I'll be back in an hour. Remember, you can keep up to date on our website, solentsports.co.uk.